Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today's video is going to be like my part 2 Suganda skincare review. Now, I did a video like this in a slightly different format, I want to say a month ago, in which I spoke about 4 of their products. I spoke about the Centella face wash, the White Lotus moisturizer, the Niacinamide serum, and the BHA. I'm going to leave a link to that video in the description box in case you're interested in knowing my review or my thoughts on any of those products. You can go and check out that video. I continued using the products for the whole month of July, and I have to say that my thoughts haven't changed one bit. I actually ended up finishing up the Niacinamide serum completely, and the White Lotus moisturizer is also on its last leg right now. So, yeah, my thoughts for all the products are the exact same like they were a month ago. And even though I said that I'm going to share like updated thoughts in this video, I just thought of like omitting that part because that's just going to make the video longer, and since my thoughts have not changed one bit, I felt like it would be kind of repetitive. So yeah, if you're interested in knowing my thoughts on any of those products, go check out that video again. Link will be in the description box. But today we're going to talk about 3 other products which I didn't mention in those videos because I feel like I hadn't used them enough in that 1 month time span. So yeah, let's get started and talk about those. But again, if you're new to my channel, just want to give you a quick reminder that please go ahead and click on the red subscribe button, and also click on the bell if you want to know every single time I post a new video. You guys' support means everything to me, and you guys subscribing is just like a small little effort on your part, but you have no idea how much it means to me. So please go ahead and click on the red subscribe button. But now let's dive right in and talk about the other 3 products. So yeah, let's go. Now first I'll talk about the antioxidant face serum. This is their vitamin C. And first of all, I'm sorry, I'm not going to show you this bottle because it looks a little disgusting. I actually took this right out of my empties bag to show it to you, because this is a product that I actually did not use in the months of June or July. It's actually one of the first products. I'm pretty sure this is the first product that I purchased from them and that I started using from them. And I was using it earlier this year, and I used it up completely. So this is kind of like an empties plus review kind of like thoughts that I'm going to share with you. Now, first of all, let me just put this out there and tell you that if you are someone who's incorporating vitamin C, you are not going to be seeing any sort of immediate results when it comes to the acne marks or pigmentation, or if you're using it majorly for all of these reasons or all of these concerns that you might have, you're not going to see immediate results when it comes to hyperpigmentation or marks or anything like that. So you have to be very patient, and I'm not going to say that this product works and has helped in reducing my marks or has not, like either or, mainly because I feel like I didn't mention this earlier, but all these Suganda serums and face oils come with 20 ml rather than 30 ml, so the products don't last you as long as a regular serum would, because generally serums come with 30 ml. So yeah, these would last you, I want to say, for 30 to maybe 45 days. That's what the brand also mentioned. And if you're using it regularly every single day, once in a day, it's going to last you for approximately that much amount of time. And in that much amount of time, it's very difficult to actually tell how effective a product is. So I know it's a little bit dicey when it comes to that, but again, there are always pros and cons. So yeah, just keep that out there. I'm not going to tell you if this works or doesn't work, because products like these, you have to use them for a longer amount of time, say like maybe 4 to 5 months or 6 months, to actually see significant results. So yeah, you might see a little bit of brightness, a little bit of like, your marks are slowly starting to fade, etc. What I'm going to talk about this, like what I'm going to actually share a review on, is actually the consistency, because I feel like that can be an easier way for you to decide if you even want to buy the product or not. So I will say, and I'm going to compare this to my favorite Dorothy vitamin C serum, because you guys have heard me talk about that like multiple times. That one I feel like has a more gelish consistency, something that gets absorbed very quickly into the skin. So if you have normal to oily skin, you would really like that. This one on the other hand is not as gel like, it's more like a serum. It's more of a thicker, slightly less viscous kind of a consistency, but I feel like it's not moisturizing or it's not super heavy. So I feel like if you have oily skin, maybe you could use like lesser drops. Make sure that you don't use too much, because if you end up using too much, you're gonna go through it quickly, but you're also going to feel like it's slightly more heavier on the skin. So I think if you regulate how much you're using, you're gonna be able to make the consistency work for you. It's a little, I don't want to say moisturizing, but it's suitable for dry skin, normal skin, combination oily skin, for all skin types. So I feel like if you're looking for something that will probably definitely work for you, something that is not going to be too moisturizing or too like not at all hydrating, not at all moisturizing kind of a thing. This is like the perfect in between. So I think they did a great job with the consistency. However, I do have to say that because it comes with only 20 ml, and this one was priced at, yeah, it mentions in the packaging, it is priced at rupees 1000 for 20 ml. So I feel like when you do the calculation in terms of value, the Dot and Key one is cheaper. There are a lot of other serums that are cheaper. So it's not the most inexpensive one. By the way, I mentioned in the description box of my previous video, but I'm going to leave it in this video as well. I don't have a coupon code myself with Suganda, but a lot of influencers do, like a lot of Instagram content creators, etc. So I'm going to leave maybe like two codes. I left only one code last time, but then I discovered another influencer who also has a code with Suganda. So I'm going to leave their codes in the description box. I don't make any money. I just used one of the codes that I mentioned last time, the BB deal coupon code. That's the one that I use, and I save 10% off using a different influencer's code. It is an affiliate code, so they make money. I don't have anything to do with it whatsoever. So yeah, if you're interested and you want to save 10%, you can use their codes. Either of their codes doesn't really matter to me. So yeah, it is definitely a more expensive one. So personally, if you asked me, I would recommend the Dot and Key, to be very honest, because it's cheaper and I like the consistency of that one more. So yeah, even though I like using it, but I would not be repurchasing it. That was that. I feel like I've been talking about this one for a while. And this video is going to be long. Again, I will have timestamps for everything in the description box, so you can jump ahead if you don't want to hear me blabber. Moving on next to a product which I really liked, and this is probably one that I see myself probably repurchasing as well, and that is their Suganda Pure Squalene. Now, if you don't know, Squalene is a facial oil kind of a product, something that is very similar to the natural sebum that our skin produces, which is why it's something that is also like people say that it can help with balancing the oil production as well on your skin, because when you already have some sort of oil that is similar to the natural sebum, it kind of signals your skin and tells your skin that there is no need to produce any sort of additional oil. And Squalene is a great oil, I feel like, for anyone who has normal to oily skin. I would say actually combination to oily, but they still love to use a facial oil, or they want something to use in the winters, something that is not too heavy. Like if you are afraid of facial oils because you have oily skin, I think Squalene is going to be your best friend. Keeping that in mind, I'm not going to say that it's not suitable for normal to dry skin, but it might not be hydrating enough or moisturizing enough for dry skin, depending on the degree of dry skin that you have. So yeah, personally, I really like the Pure Squalene by them. I feel like it is a great product for someone who has a skin type like I do, which is, it's sometimes normal, sometimes combination, sometimes oily. It's like in between that particular realm. So yeah, I really like the Pure Squalene, and I would highly recommend it if you're looking for a winter facial oil, like facial oil for the winters, and if you have oily skin. I personally would use this 365 days of a year, and I've been using it. I haven't been using it every single day. I'm just going to be honest and tell you that, because I don't feel like I need a facial oil every single day. But whenever I do, I like to reach out for this one or the one that I'm going to talk about next. Recently, I've been alternating between the two, but if you asked me, I would definitely prefer this one over the other one. Again, just putting that out there. So yeah, I would personally highly recommend it. Moving on next to a product which I also did enjoy, not as much as the Pure Squalene, but I still did enjoy using it, and that is the Helichrysum Rosehip Serum Skin Repair Serum. Now, this one, even though they say it's a serum, I would call it more of a facial oil because of the consistency. And if you look at the ingredients, they have rosehip oil, vitamin E, Helichrysum essential oil, rosemary essential oil, and rosemary extract. Now, I know this does have essential oils in it, which some people don't like putting essential oil on their skin. I don't either, but I didn't feel like this did any kind of damage to my skin in any sort of way. If you don't like using essential oils in any form in your skincare products, then you can easily skip this product. But I just want to quickly talk about this because I feel like I've heard a lot of people talking about rosehip oil recently and talking about how that can also help with any sort of scars, pigmentation that you have, etc., etc. So that's the reason why I thought of getting a rosehip oil. And when I saw that Suganda had one, I thought, okay, let me just pick this and see how it works. And I call this a facial oil again because of the consistency. And if you look at the ingredients, there are a lot of oils in here. And what I do is I use this after my moisturizer again, like I would with a face oil, like I do with the Squalene as well. And I also do want to say that I again cannot tell you how well of a job this does when it comes to scars and pigmentation, because again, like I mentioned, I don't use face oils every single night. I use them whenever I feel like I need to, and depending on how dry or dehydrated my skin is feeling, I will use either the Squalene or I will use this. This is definitely a little bit more thicker in terms of consistency if you compare the two, and this one I would say is more suitable. I wouldn't recommend this for oily skin. If your combination to normal to slightly dry, I feel like even if you're very very dry, this might not be enough for you. You will definitely need to pair it with thicker, more emollient moisturizers. So yeah, this is definitely a little thicker in terms like if you compare it with Squalene. And because I have not been using it regularly, I can't tell you if it works with scars and pigmentation, etc., etc., so I'm not going to comment on that. But yeah, I do think it's a really good product. Also, this has some sort of derivative of vitamin A in it. It's not a retinol or a retinoid, but it's some sort of a derivative of vitamin A. So if you're planning on getting this, don't incorporate any other active ingredients. I would personally not use an AHA or BHA the night that I'm using this. I would just skip it and maybe use an AHA BHA toner the next morning. But I wouldn't recommend that you use any sort of active ingredients when you're using this in your routine. They do mention that themselves as well. It may or may not work well for your skin, so also keep that in mind when you're using this. So yeah, those were my thoughts on the rest of the products from Suganda that I did not talk about in my earlier video. I really hope that you enjoyed this review, and these were all the products from Suganda that I was interested in getting my hands on. The other products I just feel like are not suitable for my skin type and my skin concerns, but if they do launch anything new, then I would probably get my hands on that as well. But yeah, that is it for this video. I'm going to leave a link to everything that I mentioned in the description box, and I'm going to end this video right here and not make it any further longer. But I really hope that you found this review video helpful. Also, let me know if there are any other brands that you want me to do like in-depth reviews like this on. I'm currently working on a Dot and Key one, and then we'll also focus on Mamaearth as well. Those are the two brand reviews that are in the pipeline right now. But if there are any other brands that you want me to do full reviews on like this, let me know in the comment section down below. But now we're gonna finally end this video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Until next time, bye bye.